Hey guys, and welcome back to Mad About Skin. In today's video, we are testing some viral Korean skincare. Over the past 2 months, I've been purchasing the Korean skincare products that I've seen most mentioned, sponsored, and enjoyed here on YouTube, over on TikTok, and Instagram. Paid for them with my own hard-earned coin and put them through their paces so I can share with you my true, honest thoughts, feelings, and opinions. In truth, it's because I had an intense fear of missing out. People were enjoying these products and wanted to see what all the hype was about. So, sit back, relax, and let's talk some viral Korean skincare. For today's video, we're doing things a little different. I'm doing away with the traditional introduction. I think, it's got a little bit repetitive. And we're just going to delve straight on into talking about these amazing products. I want to keep this a little bit chatty, free-flowing, so I'm going to try and do it with as minimum number of edits and cuts as possible. That way we can seem like we're just talking together, sharing our love of skincare and some of these favourites. If you enjoy this style of video a little bit more, let me know by giving the video a thumbs up and a like, and I'll try and replicate it with future videos. So today I'm going to go in order of favourite through to least favourite. I think we need to get those positive vibes going, so let's start with the best of the best. And hands down, my favourite of the viral skincare products that I tried was this. This is the Skin 1004 Tone Brightening Capsule Ampoule. Saw a lot of people recommend it, say how amazing it was, and thought, okay, let's try it. Honestly, was blown away. This is a 10 out of 10, ding ding ding, holy grail product, specifically for brightening the skin, bringing back some luminosity, fading hyperpigmentation. I love this so much, I actually did a separate video on it, so I won't go into too much detail. I'll just link that video up there. Promise me that you'll check that video out after this video, because this is really special, and I think it could help you to get on top of some of your skin concerns and reach your skin goals for a fraction of some of the bougier products. I paid £14 for this, and you get 100ml of product, so your money, it goes a long way is what I'm trying to say, and definitely the star performer out of the ones that I've tried, and I think it definitely warranted that separate video. In a very close second place though was this. This is the Bellflower Glowing Face Cream. Now, I don't really have much experience with Bellflower as a brand. I know a lot of you guys recommend them. You're always leaving their name in the comments saying how amazing some of their products are. But for some reason, I think I tried one of their sunscreens a while back, didn't like it, and it kind of just put me off the brand a little. But anyway, tried this one, and honestly, so good. So it says it's a cream. I'd say it's more of a gel cream hybrid. But it's got vitamin C in here. It's got some calming and soothing ingredients, beautiful blend of oils. But what I think makes this so special is it's actually got 4 peptides and a copper peptide in here. So whilst it doesn't really shout about that ingredient profile in the name, definitely it's there, delivering some great peptide action. This kind of works as a vitamin C, a facial oil, and a peptide all in one, which is pretty nice. Like I say, it goes on as almost like a cream gel hybrid. My advice would be a little goes a long way. I would probably use only a slightly larger amount than that for the whole face, and it just blends in beautifully. It's hydrating because of those oils that are in here. It's calming, it's soothing, and you're getting those peptides, copper peptides, vitamin C. It's kind of all going on. It does have a light fragrance to it, which I don't mind. I think it's quite uplifting, perfect for a morning skincare routine. I know a lot of people are looking to move away from fragrance in their skincare, and that's absolutely fine. If that's the case, this might not be for you, but in truth, I really enjoyed it. It leaves a beautiful finish on the skin. You can put your sunscreen on top of it and it doesn't peel or ball up. And it's just a really nice product. I think they sell themselves short calling it a glowing face cream, because whilst some of these ingredients will help with the luminosity and the glow, I think it's the peptides that are doing a heavy lifting in here. And I definitely would have been more inclined to try it earlier on if it was called like a peptide infusion or something like that, because that blend of different peptides and copper peptides is amazing. So I'll link this, as I will all the products mentioned today, the good and the bad, in the description box below if you did want to check them out. But yeah, this one I pretty like. I'm going to give this like a 9 out of 10. I think if they'd have ditched the fragrance, it would be a 10 out of 10, because I know that will put a few people off, though personally I quite liked it. In third place, we have this pot of magic. This is the P.Calm Barrier Cycle Toner Pad. Now, this style of pad is really popular at the moment. A lot of brands are doing them. This one actually has a very unique texture. Let me get one of these out for you. It does come with tweezers, which I should absolutely be using, but I lost them, so there is that. But keep your tweezers. This is really interesting. If anyone remembers the Clearasil pads back in the 90s, they were terrible, but the actual texture on the pad was quite good. It's kind of got some bobbles on here, so it really gives a nice massage when you work it in, and it feels really good on the skin. It will give a very light, gentle exfoliation too, which is perfect, and yeah, it just feels really good. In here, you've got niacinamide, you've got ceramide, you've got allantoin, you've got some other great calming and soothing ingredients, and you've got quite a few ingredients in here, such as ferments, extracts, which are going to, over time, help to repair, boost the barrier function of the skin. So if you've got impaired barrier function, this could be a great option. I think there's 6 different fermented ingredients in here, which is pretty good for the price point, and you get 60 pads. So if you were to use the morning and evening, which the brand recommends, you get 30-day supply in here. I would tend to use this just as like an all-in-one skincare routine in a pad. You know, cleanse, use this, put the sunscreen on, and I saved these for the lazy days where I just wanted it a really quick, short and streamlined routine, because there's a lot going on in here. Would I use them every single day? Probably not, but I don't have impaired barrier function. I think if you do and you want something in a pad that you can wipe over the face, have it all done in one, and over time repair your barrier, I think this could be a really, really great option. So yeah, I'm gonna give this like an 8 out of 10. I think it's great. I get where some of the hype is coming from, but I also think it really depends what you're looking for a product. I wouldn't recommend that everyone rush out and buy this tomorrow, because I think it depends what you really want to get out of the product. But it is quite nice, and I think the star thing here is the texture on these pads is divine. Gives you a little facial massage, a little light exfoliation. Yeah, it's great. For that, they definitely score quite highly. Now we have the Torriden Dive-In Moisture Sun Cream. This it seems to be doing the rounds on Instagram at the moment. The brand are doing a lot of sponsorships, and influencers seem to be really, really enjoying it. They say that this is calming, soothing. It's an SPF 50 plus, PA 4 pluses, so it's a high level of UVA protection too. If you look at the ingredients, there are some nice ones in here. You've got a lot of extracts, you've got a lot of oils in here, you've got some calming and soothing ingredients. It's a chemical sunscreen, and I tried it and thought, ooh, let me see. Now, my skin didn't love this. It's got low molecular hyaluronic acid in, which my skin is pretty sensitive to. So I will throw that as a cautionary tale, but honestly, that might be just specific to me. If your skin loves hyaluronic acid, your skin will probably enjoy this more. It goes on, I'd say a bit thicker than maybe I was expecting. You work it into the skin, and it does genuinely disappear without a trace. There's no white cast. In terms of how it smells, yeah, pretty neutral. There's not a really offensive chemical or artificial fragrance to it. I think it smells quite nice, and it was hydrating. Do I think this is the game changer that people are making out it to be? No. Lots of people are saying it's clean, it's vegan. Well, there are a lot of vegan sunscreens out there that I think are better than this. Clean doesn't really mean anything in skincare, so I try to kind of steer away from labeling things as clean, because it means different things to different brands and in different countries. I will give them extra marks for this being a fully recycled tube, so all the plastic in here is recycled, which I like. Definitely a step forward. But yeah, I was just like, it's a nice sunscreen, and 5 years ago I would have been saying this was game-changing and wonderful. But I think we've had the Skin 1004 sunscreen, which I think is better. The Numbuzzing one, I prefer. The Beauty of Joseon one, also I think a little bit better. This, yeah, I don't know. I think it's a bit overhyped for what it is, but the price point was fair, and it's nice. If your skin likes a lot of hyaluronic acid, then this might work for you. But for me, no, I'm going to give it a 5 out of 10. Not bad, not amazing. In the middle of the road, okay. I think a little overhyped. Now, we've got 3 other products that were definitely fails. So, yeah, this is the fails section for sure. I'm just going to wipe that sunscreen off because I don't want it to interact too much with my skin. Even on my hand, that low molecular weight hyaluronic acid didn't agree with me particularly. So these 3 products are the fails, and in no particular order. Let's go with this. This is the Heimish All Clean Balm Mandarin. People love this cleansing balm. It's got a whipped texture, it feels great on the skin, really gets to work, delivers great results. I love the original. The Mandarin, no. So it's got the extracts in here, which is what's in the name. It's the smell I don't like. It's not particularly mandarin or orange. It's just a bit chemical-y. Yeah, the smell is pretty grim. It's the same great texture and it works just as well as the original, but I think, why would you get this if the smell isn't particularly nice? There's no added benefit to that mandarin. I think go for the original. Give this a pass. The original is where it's at. They need to work on the scent of this. I think I expected a really nice, rich, sort of mandarin, orangey scent to it. I just got chemicals and no, not great. These are the Vita C Eye Gel patches. These have gone wild over on TikTok. I think because they look really pretty. They're yellow in terms of their coloration. If you look at, it's a very Instagram friendly packaging. And in terms of the patches themselves, yeah, I mean, they do look cool, but the smell, oh, the smell. It is so overwhelmingly like artificial citrus. You know those citronella candles you light at a barbecue to keep the mosquitoes at bay? It smells like that, like double concentrated. It's really not good. It's really not good. As you can see, there's one stuck to the bottom of this. They're really slimy. You put them on the face and they slip down, so they sort of like move down as you're wearing them. It comes with a scoop, which I'm not sure why it wouldn't come with with the tweezers, why it comes with a scoop. That's a bit odd. And I used 3, and let me explain why I used 3. I used one each eye first, and then I thought, let's try it, doing before and after. I used one on this eye, and then nothing, did nothing, smelled really bad, and I don't understand why it comes with a spoon rather than tweezers. I mean, it looks great on camera. I see why people use this on Instagram, but for me, no. So there you have it, guys. I'd say, you know, 3 holy grails and a few total fails when it comes to viral Korean skincare. If I was going to say to buy a product from these collection, these 2 will probably be my favourites. Skin 1004 is a great, you know, illuminating, vibrancy returning, hyperpigmentation fighting serum. And this one by Bellflower, the glowing face cream, really nice option for vitamin C, peptides, for your copper peptides, and hydrator all in one. These 2, genuinely innovative, different, and I would actually consider repurchasing because I love them. This sunscreen, if you've got it because you bought into the hype and you bought it, you'll probably enjoy it. There's nothing wrong with it. I just don't think it's as amazing as people make out. And unfortunately, the rest for me, a bit of a firm pass. Though, of course, try the Hamish original balm. You'll love it. The Mandarin one, no, not for me. So guys, let me know your thoughts, feelings and opinions. Do you disagree with my assessments on any of these? Have you tried any of them out? Sound off in the comment section below and let's get that conversation going. Hopefully you enjoyed this style of video where we're just sitting down, chilling, chatting, talking about Korean skincare. So let me know your thoughts in the comments too, wherever you are in the world, guys. Stay safe, stay well, and love your skin. Take care. Bye!